Hello and welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway, the improvisation show where comedy is king. But unfortunately, the Constitution is Republican, and we feature tonight After Marjorie, the second most famous member of the Proops family and Whose Line regular Greg Proops. Then at best, the second cleverest priest in the comedy series Father Ted, stand-up comedian and Whose Line newcomer Ardal O'Hanlon. And then from the second largest country in the world, Canada's own monster mirthmeister, Colin Mochrie. And last but not second least, the funniest member of the Stiles family, after Nobby, Ryan Stiles. There we go. OK, well, it's going well so far. Let's see if we can spoil it by playing a game of film and theatre styles, an old favourite with Greg and Ardal. Come on down. Give them a scene to improvise in just a moment. First of all, can anyone here suggest some favourite film styles or theatre styles for them to break into?
Japanese horror.
Japanese horror, yes.
Stalk.
ER. You were just spelling out for a minute. What was the stalk one?
Slash and stalk.
Slash and stalk. I can't tell it from mutter, I'm afraid. Any more? Laurel and Hardy and Centrinians. That should sort out Greg. Centrinians. Give him the Laurel and Hardy, maybe. Oh, so your scene is... Greg, you're the fireman confronting the owner of a skyscraper in a sort of, Towering Inferno-style situation. So you're the fire chief, there's the owner, it's all going up in flames, away you go.
OK, Mr. A.
Yep.
Listen, my skyscraper's on fire.
This your skyscraper?
Yeah, that one there.
It's burning.
I know. Can you do something about it?
I could, except I'm going to take this time to tell you you shouldn't have used cheap building material. It's the cheap building material and subcode wiring that are causing this conflagration to light my buttocks on fire.
Think of the profits I made by building that with cheap material.
Yeah, if you hadn't just thought of the profits, there wouldn't be people jumping out and hitting the ground right now.
ER. What? Emergency room.
Oh, let's cure them then.
All right.
You're the sexy one. Clearly, you're the one with the talent. Here.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll make them better, but let's make love first.
All right.
I love you men in uniform.
You can't hear the buzzer. It's the passion.
Yes. Yeah, you men, you only think with one part of your body, don't you? Slash and stalk.
Sorry.
You know, putting this axe in my head is going to cost you dearly when I come before the city council.
Ooh, I better think of something. I'll just kill all the councillors then.
OK, let's try a bit of science fiction.
This fire, it began in such a strange way, mister.
Yes, it did. On my planet, we don't call it fire. We call it... Earthly. You've put an axe in my head. Is this an act of aggression?
No, it's our way of greeting you.
Then, hello.
OK, thank you very much. That's in there. Thank you. Really good. I need hardly say who won that game, but that's what I'm paid for, so I will. As we go on to a game called Whose Line, this is for Colin and Ryan, and if they come over here, I'm going to give them some lines. That's for Ryan, if you give this to Ryan. And the simple thing they have to do here is just pull these out from time to time and incorporate the lines into the improvisation, which is, Ryan, you're teaching Colin, and he is just 10 minutes away from his debut as a ballet dancer. OK? We like to make these scenes as believable as possible, and use those lines, away you go.
Plie, plie, plie. Look, I'm so ready. I'm a little bit worried about you. You've put on a lot of weight in the last year.
I've been depressed.
Really?
But I remember the first rule you told me when I first came to ballet class. I was brought up by monkeys.
Yes. They are so graceful, the way they swing from tree to tree. The monkey is the symbol of the dance. I'll always remember something my ballet teacher told me when I first started in the theater. He said, "Now you know my plan. I'm going to have to kill you." Yet I got him first, slit his throat, and made it into a dance.
And then he died.
Now, the crowd,
Yes.
when you're out there,
Yes.
they will yell, they will taunt you. They will say things to you that you wish they had never said.
Well, if they say that, I will look them straight in their beady little eyes and I will shout to them, "Hey, smell this!"
No! You save the cheeks for the dance of love.
Oh, there's so much to remember.
Yes, there is. The dance is not a simple thing. No. It's very complicated. Yes.
Where are you from exactly?
Canada. I'm sorry, I'm from Canada, but it sounds much better when I say this.
You're right.
And you will dance so well tonight.
I'm
And
very
tomorrow-
frightened. I need some words. Some words that will get me through the performance.
You don't need words, you need courage. For tomorrow, you will know you are the best dancer ever.
How?
When you get up in the morning and read the reviews in the paper. Has this been inserted correctly?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Well, Ryan, you were quite good, but Colin, you made Darcy Bustle just weep to see that. So you go storming ahead as we go into a game called Let's Make a Date. This is for all 4 contestants, but features mainly Greg Proops as somebody appearing on a Let's Make a Date kind of program where he has to work out who he wants to go out with. But the people on the screen are the 3 others, but they've each been allocated an identity. And the idea of this is that Greg has to work out who they are just from the questions, answers, and possibly a bit of a reaction from the rest of us. So take it away, Mr. P.
Contestant number 1. I heart poetry, and I dig romance. If you were gonna give me a romantic poem that would sweep me off my feet, what would you say?
I don't know if I'd give you a poem as much as an ode, or maybe a sonnet, or maybe just some prose, or maybe just a load of words stuck together.
Okay. Contestant number 2.
What took you so long?
No.
What took you so long? I've been waiting here. Why didn't you ask me first?
What would you say to me to sweep me off my feet?
Look at me! Look at me! Look at me! I'll sweep you off your feet. Just look at me! Look!
Okay, I'm looking. Number 3.
What?
What would you say? What would you say to me? What kind of romance language would you use with me?
I would say, this is all your fault, you bastard!
All right.
I'm waiting!
Okay. I like driving around and looking at things. Where would you show me on our first date, contestant number 1?
Playground. I just would. And
Playground?
yeah.
Okay, thank you. Number 2, are you ready? Okay.
What took you so long?
All
I'm sorry.
right. Where would you drive me to?
Somewhere where it would just be me and you. Where there was nothing else around, just me. Just me! Look at me! Don't ask any more questions, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
I'll answer everything.
All right.
Look at me.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 3.
What?
Where would you drive me to?
I drive somewhere where we get lots of drugs. Give me some drugs! You bastard!
Okay, come on. Come on.
Number 1 is Shakespeare, the gym director.
Oh, so close I can't give it to you. He's
Ben Jonson.
more of a human thesaurus, but you're so close you fail. And so what about Colin?
Number 2, a complete egomaniac.
Yes, that'll do. Yes,
Mono-
desperate for attention, that's it. And what is happening to Ryan?
He's a pregnant woman.
And he's giving birth. Well done, yes. Well, that wasn't bad. You get 2 out of 3, so you get 2 points for that, and 3 deducted. As we go on to a game called World's Worst, for all 4 contestants, they step forward to the world's worst step and step forward as they think of examples of the world's worst outtake from a TV medical program. And I'll buzz when I get the idea. Take it away, all 4 of you.
When giving a transfusion, don't waste it all on the patient.
Clear.
24 cc's of IV, STP. I don't know. I just heard that somewhere.
Hello, and welcome to Our Friend the Thyroid. Today...
That's a big nose.
Nurse, will you help hold this back?
Of course.
What's that cologne you're wearing?
Look, he's dead. That's no reason the rest of us have to be sad. That's right. That's no reason the rest of you have to be sad. There. The ribs are exposed.
Mrs. Johnson, it's a bouncing baby boy.
Nick, keep going. It's my first operation. I'll expect you to all help as much as you can.
Done. Finished in only...
Oh, no, I'm just a janitor.
Okay, listen, thank you very much. What a fantastic audience we had here last week as we go into a game called Mission Impossible. And this is going to feature Colin and Ryan. We'll be acting out a situation, but recreating as well the opening moments of Mission Impossible. And Greg will be providing the voice of the tape, which always featured there. But it won't be a particularly exciting event they're doing. It's something mundane, something ordinary they're trying to do under instructions of the tape. What do you think that might be?
Buying a loaf of bread.
Buying a loaf of bread? No buying a loaf of bread. Going to loo is a popular one, obviously, amongst everybody here. But buying a loaf of bread, excellent. So buying a loaf of bread, take it away between you.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I said that.
Yeah.
Your mission today, should you decide to accept it, is to go down to the grocery store and buy a loaf of bread.
You think we should do it?
Let's see what he has to say.
Yes, of course you should do it. This tape will self-destruct very, very boom.
Ready, Jack?
I'm ready.
Let's synchronize our watches. 4:10.
4:10. Bread store, please.
Got any money?
I don't have any change. We're gonna have to just...
I don't have any money either.
Take it.
Go! No! It's the bread store.
The door's locked.
We're gonna have to...
The window up there's open. I got my jetpack on.
I'll ring you up. Okay, go! Oh!
Sorry! Sorry!
Hey, it's open!
Oh! Oh!
Something smells like bread. Something smells like... Pumpernickel.
There it is. It may be booby-trapped.
Looks like it's in the oven. You're gonna have to go in on it.
But I don't have my protective gloves!
Your skin's made of asbestos. You'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's locked.
Oh, my God. There's wires. Green wire or blue wire? Green wire, blue wire, green wire, blue wire. Make the right choice.
I'm just gonna rip them both.
Don't do that. It's all right.
You're just there for decoration. Whoa.
We got the bread.
Using my disguise skills, I'll disguise it as a baby.
Good thinking.
There, just wrap it in the blanket. We're on a budget.
Look, a pram.
Who'd have thought thought that we get so much fun out of just getting a loaf of bread. Well, obviously the person in the audience who suggested it. As we move on to a game called Number of Words. This is for everybody, and the only restriction here is that they have to each stick to a specific number of words. If you'd like to come on down, the scene is in a casino. Greg, you're the croupier.
Yes, we have that in America before you ask.
Yes, of course you do. It's the main industry, isn't it? Now, Ryan, you're a gambler or a punter there. Ardle, you're also a gambler. You're a bit of a loser, complete loser. And Colin, you're the sort of glamorous floozy, the kind of girl who hangs around. OK. Greg, you have to speak. Each sentence contains 4 words. Ardle, 2 words. Colin, 3 words. And Ryan, only 1 word at a time. OK, I'll be counting as you go along, handing marks off for going off those limits, and away you go.
Shh. Place your bets, please. Place your bets, please.
Winner!
Number 22, black. Here.
Winner!
You've won, sir, a lot.
Millions!
Millions and millions and.
Millions!
Congratulations, you are a winner.
Thanks.
Any luck?
No.
How would you like?
Bloody hell!
Hello, big boys.
Sylvia, look, they're real. Boing.
Don't distract the players.
Distract me.
Need some luck?
Yes, please.
Go.
Place your bets, please.
Go. £2.
Betting is almost over.
Go for more. £3. Wow.
22 black, 22 black.
Oh, no!
Loser.
You're a winner, sir.
I felt that. Clear 100-point lead developing there as we go into a game called Superheroes. This is for all 4 contestants, but it starts with Greg Proops, who's going to be the superhero that we decide we want him to be, and then he'll decide who the next person will be, and so on down the line, and we'll be solving a crisis or a problem. So what sort of superhero do you think Greg Proops is?
Captain Tact.
Captain Tact? Captain Tact? This is going to be a bit of a strain there for Greg, I thought. But, Captain Tact, that's good. And what is the big problem, worldwide problem he's solving?
Moose invasion.
Moose invasion, OK. Yes. A moose invasion, which would be a serious problem, I thought, in Canada. Not so serious in Scotland, where it'd be a different animal. But, OK, so moose invasion, Captain
Thanks for
Tact.
clearing that up for me, David Attenborough.
There you go, you're being Captain Tact, remember, so
right.
Keep off any rude remarks about me. Away you go, Greg, Captain Tact.
My, that Clive Anderson program is certainly a witty and intelligent program. Well, I'd better switch that over to see if there's any crisis on the World Crisis Monitor. It's, of course, a fine British-made television, using some of the highest technology available. Oh, my goodness! There's a moose invasion. Why, although they're slightly malodorous, I'm certain their intent can't be wholly mean. I hope my super friends arrive soon so that I may... Why, I hear one now.
Sorry, I'm late. There's a moose invasion out there.
Thank God you're here, karate lizard boy. What a marvelous... I'm afraid you have a bit of a bug particle hanging from your lower lip. I hope I haven't embarrassed you by saying that.
Oh, there's a moose invasion.
Yes, there is.
Sorry,
a
I'm late. I got hung up in a 9 o'clock moose.
Thank God you're here. See through your ass, hear through your elbow, guy.
What's happening? There's a moose invasion. What? There's a moose invasion.
Here, let me read my moose invasion book.
That is the most unique way you have of reading. I hope some more help arrives soon.
Sorry, I'm late. My fax machine wasn't working.
That's okay. You're not necessarily late.
Thank God you're here, agitated duck boy.
I'm sure you can find a way to help in your own unique agitated poultry style.
Yes, I think I can.
Hey,
I think I can help.
scared off the mooses.
Yes,
I don't know what the correlation is yet.
All right. Go along now. I've got many tasks to perform on my own.
Well, I've got to go see the doctor. I'm developing a sty.
I'm sure it's a condition that'll clear.
I gotta fly. No, I mean I gotta fly.
Goodbye until next time.
Okay, well done. That's right. Well, if that's not my all-time favourite game, my name isn't Captain Tact, as I give lots of points there. We go on to a game called Party Quirks. This is going to feature Greg Proops as the host of the party. All the others are guests of the party. In front of each of the guests is an envelope, inside which is a description of a strange way of behaving. And the idea of this game is that Greg has to work out what the others have been allocated simply by analysing the expertise of their improvisation. So, Greg, come on down. As you know, Greg, I'll be making a doorbell noise to indicate the entry of the other people. Is the party ready?
Yeah, it's a 1-yard dash party.
Oh, right.
I win!
Yeah.
I better get that. Hi, Otto.
Hi, you doing, Greg?
Good, how are you?
Looking good out today.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. So how have you been?
I've been well. Would you like some crew hors d'oeuvres of some kind?
Yes, I would.
I call them crew hors d'oeuvres because I can't say hors d'oeuvre.
Right, well, I'll have some of these. These are lovely, these canapes. They're very, very nice. Won't be needing a canapé today, though, will we?
Well, I guess we won't. Hi. Oh, Carl.
How are you? How are you? Oh, the weather's crap out there, isn't it?
Oh, there's a cloud over Colin today, I
Are
think.
there going to be any girls here? I'm horny.
Would you like a drink, Colin?
No, I want my mommy.
Well, oh, you do? Okay, you... Oh,
very...
Hey, Greg, how are you? Hey, Greg, how are you? Hey, Greg. Great party, great party, great party.
Would you like a biscuit of some kind? Would you?
A biscuit would be great.
Yeah. What is he then?
He's a swimming dog?
He's a swimming dog.
And you lay there. You're a weatherman. Canapé. And you started you regressing back to the womb.
That's it. That's the first question you get on that. Okay, I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Okay, well, that's the very last game we're playing tonight. And totaling out the points, I see that Colin and Ryan are this week's winners. So well done, Colin and Ryan. And what I'd like you to be, what I'd like you to be is a mafia supergrass and police chief. Somebody snitching on your colleagues and a police chief as you read the credits. And it just remains for me to thank Greg Proops, Adel Hallen, Colin Mochrie, Ryan Stiles, and me, Clive Anderson, saying good night. Good night. Welcome to another brilliant, funny, exciting... Oh, no, it's Whose Line Is It Anyway? Featuring tonight the Thinking Woman's Beefcake, the wonderful Stephen Frost. Then the Thinking Woman's Blind Date, the fantastic Greg Proops. Then the Blind Woman's Hot Date, the incredible Colin Mochrie. And finally, Wonder Woman's idea of a seedless date, Ryan Stiles. Ladies and gentlemen, the contestants. Now we start with a game of film and theatre styles for Ryan and Colin. If you'd like to come on down. And we'll give them a scene to improvise in just a moment, but we'd like to have some suggestions here from the studio audience for some favourite film or theatre styles that they can break into. Where'd that come from? That came from the planet Venusia right over there. It's a next door studio or something. Yes, you're not saying anything back there.
Slapstick spoof.
Slapstick spoof. You've run two things in together there, haven't you? That's just your nickname for me. What, slaphead spoof, I think you mean. But... probably not even spoof. Any more from around here? Pardon? I hope you said the fog. You deliberately spoke in a rather strange Irish brogue to give us an option of censoring it out. The fog. Any more? Carry on. Thank you very much. I will. And we go into... I always say that. Let's do a nude model and sculptor. That's your scene. Nude model and sculptor. Give you just a chance to take your clothes off, and away we go. Give us some styles in a moment.
Done.
It's you.
Well, it looks nothing like me. I don't have a big hole in my... That's amazing.
After 4 hours work, I'm the fastest sculpture in this land.
Why, if you put this up in the center of town, everyone will be looking at my bits.
And I'll be famous.
Slapstick.
Shouldn't this be... Oh!
Why did you put that in your purse? Oh, go on!
Well, good to see you're comfortable at home in that form. James Bond.
You see the small penis I've carved? It's also a lighter.
Mr. Bond, this is a no-smoking studio.
It's not really a cigarette. It's actually a small penis. You see, everything has its own place.
You're rather lost in that one. Star Trek.
Why don't you have a bigger penis?
You see, that's how I managed to carve the statue so quick, Captain.
Damn you, Spock! When I commissioned you to make this, I wanted a bigger penis.
You don't have to yell, Captain. Look at the size of my ears. It's not logical that you don't like the statue.
How about the fog, whatever that is?
I can't see the statue anymore.
We're lucky we finished it before this came in. Where are you?
I'm over here!
Look, I just have to finish the face. The eyes don't quite match yours.
You better feel my face and then sculpt.
Right.
Thank you very much. That's in there. Thank you. Very good. Thank you. I'll give them 12 inches each. 12 points each. As we go on to film and theatre styles for Steve and Greg. Stephen and Greg, come on down. I'll give you a seat in just a moment. Some more favourite film and or theatre styles for them to go into.
Well, let's roll it.
Oh, hang on. Let's start with this section here. If you're all enthusiastic audience. Godzilla. Right, OK, this section here. Right. A Y50. But Stephen, all right in advantage already. But,
Romantic love story.
romantic love story. What a sweet suggestion. It's up for all the Swedish porn that we normally watch. Anyway, there's a few there. Sharing a prison cell. That's your scene. Sharing a prison cell. I'll give you some of those styles and maybe a few of my own as we get going.
Stay off my bunk, all right?
I could swim in your eyes.
I'm telling you, you stay over that side, right? You come over my side of the cell, you're dead meat. Got any snout?
Yes. Your favorite kind.
Where'd you get that from?
Oh, I can't go on your side, can I? Mr. Harsh Strictness.
You've been down D-Wing, ain't you?
Yes, so what if I've been down to D-Wing? Maybe the people there are a little more polite to a prisoner than some of the people in my own cell.
What a strange prison you must have been in. Anyway, try a bit of Godzilla.
Help! Godzilla!
Well, we haven't done Shakespeare for a while. Let's try Shakespeare.
For if you in my cell do stoop with thou snout and thy in thy mouth at the smoke, here in 9 foot by 9 foot I would choke, and we ne'er would this 3 years escape and be free to go back to our loved ones that did here put us in the first place, my lord. What sayest thou?
Indeed. Thy mouth waggles like a duck's butt sliding down an icy hill backwards. Thou should have thought before thou wast put in captivity of thine felonious crime. Wouldst thou not know that thou would be stuck with me? And follow me e'er so closely when snout I do put in thy mouth.
He does talk dribble, but I just like him very much.
Well, now we know I don't do Shakespeare very often, then. Duck's butt you don't get very often in Shakespeare, but there it is. Wallace and Gromit.
Wensleydale. You don't want that. It's bad for you, that, eh? If I give you that, who knows what will happen.
A romantic love story.
I thought you'd never offer. Well, you know, for a murderer, you're not all bad. Why, there's been times when we've been chopped in this cell together that I could hardly think about anything else but boiling your shorts and drinking the broth.
That was interesting, that was entertaining, and it also provided some interesting psychological insight into the way you're thinking there. Let's go into a game called Sound Effects. As for Ryan and Colin, Colin's going to act out an everyday activity, while Ryan will provide the sound effects to help things along. Let's call it a passionate date in a drive-in burger bar. That's what you're doing. That's an everyday activity. And who said we've sold out for the American audience? We have these over here, I'm sure we do.
You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Oh, God, let's see that.
Officially, those who are interested in records, that is the best sound effects game we've ever played. And you get half a point each. As we go on to a game called Mission Impossible, it's for all 4 contestants. In fact, all join me down here on the carpet. Ryan, Colin and Stephen will be acting out the first scene in a Mission Impossible, while Greg will be the voice on the tape that always featured in those great sequences. But instead of it being a particularly exciting Mission Impossible, it's something rather mundane. Can somebody suggest a very boring or ordinary thing they might be given to do? Dressing themselves. That's about as mundane as it gets, so you've just got to dress yourselves with the instructions of the tape, which will be provided by the ever-talented... No, it's Greg Poops, sorry.
Good morning, team.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hi, how you doing?
Very well, actually, that's because I slept badly.
Steve, how's your neck? Anyway, gentlemen, we haven't much time this morning. I have an important mission for you from the government. You're to get dressed.
Are they crazy? They expect us to do that?
Yes, they expect you to do that. All 3 of you get dressed individually. Because if you don't get dressed, you'll go outside and you won't have any clothes on. And the government cannot be responsible for the ramifications of this. If the secretary sees you without clothes, he'll become aroused. And deny that he knows you. This tape will self-destruct in 3 or 4 days, so use Royal Mail and make sure it goes nowhere.
We gotta get dressed.
Okay, guys, let's get dressed.
You know, a few of us probably won't make it back alive.
Okay.
But I'm behind you guys 100%.
I'm going to the underpants room.
I'm gonna go in the closet and keep an eye out.
I'm gonna think about things.
Vest, there's no vest. All the vests are gone. We've got to use something else.
I'm stuck in a hanger.
middle one. It's the middle hanger.
I see what you mean.
Beep, beep, I'm making contact.
Look, all the clothes are on the top shelf. I use these stilts.
Careful. Can you hear me?
I found some lederhosen. I'll dress like a cheap German hooker and watch out for everything.
All right. I'm going for it. I'm going to go for your pants, Steve.
Wait a minute. It's too high. You need oxygen.
Someone's coming. Act like mannequins. They're gone.
Take the pants. Now, ties. We need ties, or we're never going to get alive.
Just careful, Steve.
It's a bone. Do you know how to do it?
I don't know.
You got 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Red tie or green tie? Red tie or green tie?
It's a 50-50.
Use the clip-on.
Hey.
Well done. We go on to a game called Home Shopping. So this is for Ryan and Colin. This is our tribute to our colleagues over there at the shopping channel, where they sell things all day. And things that we'd like you to sell should be hard enough. This is yesterday's newspaper and a cup with a hole in it. So those guys who do the shopping channel, they can sell anything. And maybe one other thing. Can someone suggest some other difficult-to-sell item in Postman?
John Major.
John Major. OK, well, John Major... I don't know whether this is not going to be broadcast for a few weeks. He may not still be remembered by then. Anyway, but John Major is the Prime Minister of a country over here in England, really. In fact, the whole of the United Kingdom. So it's John Major, a cup with a hole in it, and yesterday's newspaper. A happy trio. Away you go.
Hi, I'm Derek Montgomery.
And I'm Bill.
It's 3 o'clock, and it's time to shop. You know, we've offered you a lot of great bargains here in the Home Shopping Network, haven't we?
More bargains than you can shake a stick at.
How many bargains would you say?
Thousands.
More than that?
10,000.
More than that?
Enough already.
A lot of bargains. A lot of bargains here in the Home Shopping Network.
Well, what do we have today?
Oh, looks like a simple item, doesn't it? A little cup. I think I'll have some water. Oh, there's a hole in it.
Oh, no.
We
Well,
do.
what
A
can
cup
you do?
with a hole in it.
You tell me.
I'm sorry?
Can you tell me what you can do with that cup with the hole in it?
You know, I didn't hear you when you said that the first time, but this makes it so much clearer.
That is amazing.
The cup of sound.
You know, I would pay upwards of £100 for that.
Oh, no, not that much.
£50.
No, too high.
You're crazy.
35 pounds for the cup of noise. What?
That's amazing.
It is amazing. Heard you clear as a bell. What do you got there?
Well, what does it look like to you?
Pardon me?
What does it look like to you?
It looks like an ordinary paper.
Well, it's not. It's yesterday's paper.
Yesterday's
This
paper.
is the basis of one of the great practical jokes you can play with your friends.
You know, I can't even remember what I did yesterday.
Well, that has really nothing to do with this.
I'm sorry?
Shut up.
Okay.
What happens is you totally memorized yesterday's paper. Then you go up to your friend and you pretend you're a psychic. And you say, guess what's going to happen? You tell him everything. If he's really stupid, he'll go for it.
If he's really what?
Stupid.
Stupid. Well, that makes sense. Who would fall something for that? Who would fall for something like that? Who would fall for something like that?
I can guess of one person right off.
You don't mean the leader of this country, do you?
Is he on sale?
Who's that?
John Major?
Pardon?
John Major?
Yes, John Major.
You know, sometimes you just can't keep that door propped open.
No.
So what you should do...
Well done. Thank you very much. Okay. Excellent. Right. Okay. I could see where that one was going, so we're now doing a game called Film Dub. This is for, who's it for? Ryan, Greg, and Stephen. They come down and they have to add a new soundtrack to a piece of film from which the original sound has been removed. And just add some soundtrack. Sort of plot we'd like to suggest is that they're moving Ryan's desk. Okay?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm sorry, but we've got to take it out. It's too big.
I don't
I've got it down here. I've got the diagram right in front of me. It's too...
see why my desk
You
is...
have to move your desk
Why is it me always?
because your desk's in the middle of the room.
It's because I look like Desi Arnaz, isn't it? That's the reason.
That's right. It's because you've got the best hair out of the three of us.
Well, I'm the only one who's got hair out of the three of us. Oh, I'm sick of you two. I'm not only taking the desk out of here, I'm moving myself out of here. What do you think of that, huh? I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm not
I've
hanging
got
around
much to
here.
say in this sketch, do I? Not much at all.
All you do is keep your hand in your pocket.
You'd like me to wrap these hands around my breast, wouldn't you? And just separate them for you. You'd like that. You'd each like to have a hand, wouldn't you? Wrapped around those big...
It's because you kept pressing your chest, you got to get rid of it. It's disgusting body parts in your
My
neck.
God, you're an ugly sucker. Both of you. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm taking this hat. It's not even mine, but I'm taking it. Screw you.
Okay, very good. Very good film dub. All right. Very good film dub. Not only was it funny, but 90% of the lines were exactly the same as the original, so well done. So we go into a game called Party Quirks. This is going to feature Greg Proops as the host of a party. All the others are guests of the party. In front of each of the guests, there's an envelope in which is suggested a way of behaving. So, Greg, if you'll come on down, get the party underway.
Yeah.
The others will come in the order of Stephen, Colin and Ryan. I'll make a helpful doorbell noise to indicate when each of the... Oh, we've all played this game before. We must know how to do this.
Oh, look. Hey, Steve.
Hey, nice to see you. Shut your face. Where's the drink?
Well, someone's got their grouchy bootums
Hey, nice food you got here. Stuff the food, talk.
on. You good cop, bad cop. Hello, Colin. How are you?
How will I ever make it for the steeplechase? I need quick relief. 3 hours later. Oh.
Would you like a drink, Colin?
Thank you.
Oh, horseman guy in a commercial who has the... Of course, I'm joking. Hi, Ryan.
No, that's not the way it is. Shut the door for a second. No, it's,
Would you like an hors d'oeuvre?
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're constipated and you need... No, you're not. I just say that to people to make them feel at ease. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Greg. How are you?
I'm good.
How's
Nice to see
things?
you.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Yeah. Would you like it?
How's things? Who's
Yeah, I'm
here?
great.
Oh,
Hey,
hang on.
listen,
You take this.
Are you still a Hollywood
give me-
agent?
Oh, that feels better.
You have got some serious problems down below, don't you?
What's he suffering from?
Hemorrhoids.
It was a hemorrhoid advert. I knew you had it in you, Greg. So let's go on to a game called Moving People. This is for Colin and Ryan. They come on down. The idea of this scene is that they can only move when moved by some volunteers from the studio audience. And I'll make my short trip to this part of the studio where I always find my volunteers. You, sir, you look as though you want to do this. So if you'd like to go up and stand behind your favourite competitor. And you, madam, can I ask your name?
Daniela.
Daniela. Oh, great, Daniela. Please, welcome to our country. Thank you, I tried it. Okay, Daniela, I didn't get your name, I'm sorry. Liam. Okay, Liam. So, Liam, could you put Ryan into any position you like? Just move his arms around, his legs. That's it, fine. That's quite enough. Now, Daniela, this is normal over here, believe you me. Put Colin where you'd like him. Well, it's made Colin's evening anyway, so... No, just don't say that. Now, in the course of improvisation, they have to stay exactly how they are until you move them, so do move them around a bit. And the scene is, it's a spy ski chase. They used to have them in old James Bond films, that kind of thing, or probably new James Bond films, which is much the same. So, away you go.
How did I get this ski up my ass?
Oh, there we go. I'm sorry, darling. I'm going to have to leave you now and chase him.
Colin? Colin, is that you?
Is that you, Jackson?
Oh, Colin, it's so nice to see you again. If that is, in fact, you.
Even though
Oh, my God, it is you.
I know your forehead anywhere.
I'll guess your rank. Captain?
Yes.
Oh, maybe sergeant. Hey. You've been working on Buns and Steel, haven't you?
You're a double agent, aren't you?
How did you know?
Well, you have a T-shirt that says I'm a double agent on it.
That's right, I did.
And there's your penis.
Yes, but You'll never see the 3 6s on the back of my head. I'm evil, I tell you, evil.
Well, I'm going to take you in to justice. Whatever you do, don't put on those skis behind you and try to go down the hill.
See you at the bottom of the slope, my friend. Here I go. Skiing down the hill.
Well, I'm going to put on my skis right now.
My God, I'm caught on the lift.
I have one really short pole. It's telescopal. Whatever the hell that means. I'm going to chase you. It'll be much easier if you're in front of me.
Alrighty, and the race is on.
Here I go.
I seem to have one of my
Get your pole
poles.
out of my neck. Thank you.
I feel like singing a big Broadway tune for some reason.
I'm Kate. All right.
I'll just ice skate to the bottom, I suppose.
I'm building up speed now. I've almost caught you, Jackson.
Who cares? I'm giving myself oral sex.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Danya. Thank you, Liam. Thank you very much. Sadly or possibly happily, that's the last game we're playing tonight. And totaling out the points, I see that the joint winners tonight are Stephen Frost and Greg Proops. So well done. And the prize remaining to read the credits in a style of my choosing, can do it in the style of 2 tabloid headline writers or editors. So just remains for me to thank Stephen Frost, Greg Proops, Colin Mochrie, Ryan Stiles, me, Clive Anderson, saying good night. Good night. Welcome to a very special edition of Whose Line Is It Anyway, which is coming to you for the very first time, unless you've seen it before or this is a repeat, and featuring tonight someone who was a big hit the first time he was on the show, and so we've rushed him back on, what about a year later, Neil Ashdown. And then someone who was, of course, a complete flop the first time he was on the show, but he does have a great agent, so once again, the absolutely fabulous Stephen Frost. And then representing North America, we have a map of Canada and the USA, and the equally graphic Colin Mochrie, and finally, the man without whom no edition of this programme would have him in it, Ryan Stiles. Okay, now, we'll start with a game called Questions Only. All 4 in it, but it starts off with Stephen and Neil. If they come on down, the idea of this game is they can only speak in questions. If they go wrong, I'll buzz them out and they'll be replaced by the person behind them. And the situation you're in is in a scout camp, speaking only in questions. Away you go.
Is that your woggle? Do you know... Didn't I tell you to pick up your woggle?
Was that you?
Didn't you recognise my face?
Was that yesterday?
Don't you know the time of the week?
Are you Johnny Miller? Are you the scoutmaster?
Didn't you see me make the fire?
Do I look nervous?
Can you tell?
Is it apparent that this is my first trip?
What do you mean?
Do you know how to put up a tent?
Is the Pope Catholic?
Does a bear shit in the woods?
Can you get a badge for that?
Have you got your Pathfinder?
Do I need one?
How old are you?
Is 4 the right answer?
You tell me. That's not a question.
Would you like to hear a scary story?
Do you know you're on fire?
Can't you put me out?
Shall I put you out?
Thanks. Did you want something?
Did you buy supplies?
Why are you asking me these questions?
Don't you look guilty?
Isn't my face the picture of innocence?
Okay, once again, Colin wins that game. For some reason, Colin always wins that game, even when he's not in it. So he goes into a shock lead as we go into film and theatre styles. Ryan and Colin, come on down. I'm giving them a situation to improvise in just a moment, but in the traditional way, I'd like some film and theatre style suggested. But whoa, hang on, you've been here before or something? That's premature shouting out or something funny than that. What was that?
American sitcom.
American sitcom. Do they have sitcoms there?
Family.
What? That was jumped out of my scalp. What's this? Anybody behind here? No, my little team back here. The silent ones, we call them. What do you want, silent movies or what? What do you want? Western, thank you. Am I frightening you or something? Western. One more from the happier people. Sorry about that?
X-Files.
X-Files. Very good, very popular. Not exactly a film or theatre, but I'm going to let that through anyway. I don't care. What's your situation? It's Colin, you've just discovered your goldfish are missing and suspect that Ryan, your neighbour, might have had something to do with it. An ordinary, everyday activity. I'll give you some styles in a moment.
Where are my fish? Where are my... Open up. Open up. I see the cat in there, too. That's not mine.
Look, Jim, I didn't know what to do. I've been out of work for weeks, and well, I'm
So you
hungry.
decided to eat my goldfish?
I'm hungry.
Well, I
You
would
got
have
more
given you a
gold.
sandwich.
American sitcom.
What kind of sandwich?
I don't know, one that's big enough to fill your big fat face.
Look, can I stay with you? Can I stay with you a while? You can tell your landlord I'm gay.
Boy, that would be zany. Oh, careful,
I
watch out.
spilled some booze on you.
Oh, no, what will my wife say?
Your wife? You're married?
The Addams Family.
She died 3 weeks ago, but we're still very happy. See what happens when you eat goldfish?
Look, I don't want to move in alone. I mean, not yet, not yet. I've got other people who want to move in with me. Get down, get down.
What's that thing?
It's a friend of mine.
The X-Files.
I found it in the park.
Well, there's a perfectly scientific explanation for that.
Really?
Yes, none of your UFO things. That's crazy.
What? Look, the point is, I don't think it's of this world.
Because it says stamped there, not of this world?
On this side, made in Uranus.
All right, Runaway Train.
What's that noise?
Gee, when they told me I could move into the train, they said it was very safe.
Really, the goldfish, they're all spilling on the floor.
Pick them up!
I am.
Oh my God, we're heading for a mountain!
Oh my God, can anything save us from this?
Well, there's a tunnel, that should help.
That's, I think, 50 points each there, and 25 for the goldfish, who made occasional visits to improvisation. As we go on to a game called Song Styles. This is for Neil Ashton. I'd like to step forward. He's going to make up a song here on the spot with the assistance of Richard Branch at the piano, and he's going to make it up about somebody in the studio audience. Is somebody, a volunteer, like to have a song made up about them? Yeah, yes, lady there? Yeah, all right. All right, her then. What is your name?
Catherine.
Catherine? It's all right, this is a starring part. Now, have you got a job, Catherine?
Yes, I have.
What is it?
Secretary.
Secretary. OK, well, there you are. Catherine the Secretary, song about her, love song. You'll enjoy it, honestly, you will. Why are you hitting your friend already?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Catherine, you're the best girl in the land, even though you've only got a short hand. Yeah, Catherine, you're the best girl in the nation. I love it when you take my dictation. When I kiss you, it's like chewing toffee. I feel so good when you bring in my coffee. Some look at you and they say she's a dead loss. But I know you're different, and I'm your boss. Now we're here, and give me one now. I want to do it to you again and again. Come on and squeeze all the ink out of my fountain pen. Oh, Catherine, I want you now.
OK, hold on. OK, so let's just spin over to Catherine on that one. What do you think about that? Do you enjoy that song? Have you ever had a better song made up about you?
Never.
Okay, as we go on to a game called Number of Words. This is for everybody. If you'll come on down and get the stuff ready. Now, you're in a hospital. Ryan, you're the surgeon. Neil, you're his assistant. Stephen is some sort of nurse. Maybe Colin could be a patient. But the game is called Number of Words because each of you can only speak in a specified number of words. Neil, you can speak in only 3 words at a time. Stephen, 5 words at a time. Colin, 2 words at a time. And Ryan, 1 word at a time. OK? So just improvise away in that scene. Away you go.
Scalpel. There you go. Turn.
I'm late.
Finally! He's still breathing. Scalpel.
Hello, Doctor. How are you?
Anesthesia, please.
I've got the anesthetic here.
Really?
Yes, I brought it myself.
Are you ill?
No, I'm just a little...
Inebriated?
Yes, you've seen through it.
Excuse me. Need help.
Please.
I'm just going to do...
Hurry!
Count to 10. 1, 2.
You see, it works every time.
Oh.
Are you sure you're doing
It properly, yes.
Yes.
That's the heart.
Yes.
I've never seen that blood. What the?
2.
And he's awake.
3.
We're losing him, Doctor.
4.
Feel woozy.
Put 1 back.
Doctor, you were brilliant again.
Well done, Doctor.
Thanks.
Oh, feeling better.
That'll be £500, please.
Oh, shit.
OK, there you go. Stop there. Wow. It seemed cruel that anybody should have to lose that last game, but there it is. As we go into a game called Props, and this involves them dividing into 2 teams of 2. Ryan and Colin, this is your item that you have to come up with as many different ways of using in the time available. I thought you'd like that. Stephen and Neil, the party of fishermen have obviously brought that in, just to give you a clue how you might use that.
Thank you.
And I'll bounce between the 2 pairings just as I get the idea of what you're doing. Over there, starting with you, Ryan and Colin.
Oh, Rhett, you sure know how to impress a woman.
Her name's Sharples, Ena Sharples. Have they kicked off yet? Have they kicked off yet?
Get it off! So what if I'm drunk?
Put it down.
I told you not. I hate this Italian food.
And the cup goes to jockey Robert Horton. Robert? Thank you.
And the operation was a success, and you can get to keep your lower intestine.
Well, looks like we got a backup on the M5. We can see from here that we got a...
See, I told you I was a real redhead.
Now, sometimes people say I shouldn't bother keeping a score because it doesn't make any sense, but is the score. As we go into a game called Sound Effects, it's for Ryan and Colin. So Colin's going to act out an everyday activity, while Ryan provides the sound effects for it. I say everyday activity, it's just a little scene. Cowboys is the title we've given to it. So an everyday scene for cowboys, whatever they do. Away you go with the sound effects.
Ka-chink, ka-chink, ka-chink.
That was very good. That was very good. 2 points. As we go on to film dub, this is for Stephen and Ryan. If they'd like to come on down, they have to add a new soundtrack to a piece of film from which the original soundtrack has been removed. Ryan, we want you to be the chief of police who's dressing down the other members of his force. Do that while synchronising as best as possible with the actors in the film. Where you go.
We're here, sir. We're ready for duty, like, you know.
And I suppose you're wondering why I called you in here today.
So, yeah, we were like, you know, down, sat down.
Well, due to budget cutbacks, we're going to have to remove all the points from our helmets. All of them, including yours.
That's ridiculous, Dennis, mate. That really is, because...
I didn't tell you to speak. Now, who wants a cigarette? I've got them all attached to my jacket here.
I don't smoke. You know I don't smoke. We're not allowed to smoke, Blackie, because we're all out of work. We're not allowed to smoke.
We're all going to start smoking now, because we're not allowed to have guns anymore. We're going to have to smoke out the enemy. That's what I said. Smoke them out. I'll have a little seat here. You. Why are you sitting when I told you to stand?
I'm admiring your wallpaper. Looks like a map. Where'd you get it, Laura Ashley?
Well, I don't know how I could fail to award that game to Ryan, but I have done. So as we go on to a game where we recreate the beginning of Mission Impossible. This is for all 4 contestants. So that to come on down. The one to the side will be Colin, because he's going to be the voice of the tape that gives the others their instructions of how to do their task. If you remember all this. Now, what do you think sort of everyday activity that this Mission Impossible might be about?
Commuting to work.
Commuting to work is a good idea. Washing up, I think, is even better. Let's go with washing up. Okay, take it away, Colin.
Let's give her a flip, Jerry.
This thing on? How the hell do you work this bloody thing? Good morning, Mr. Phelps.
Good morning.
Your mission, remember this is a tape, so please don't answer.
Sorry. I'm nervous.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, and remember, if you don't accept it, a fat man with a saw will kill you, is to wash up. But not just wash up. You must break into the German embassy, wash up, and then steal something. It's a plan, too top secret to tell you exactly what the rest of it's about.
Did he say German embassy?
Break into the Lithuanian embassy. Using your incredible powers of disguise, electronics, and that thing you do, Jim. I hope this mission will be successful. Good luck. Please throw this tape out the window because we can't get the stuff that explodes.
Look, this isn't going to be easy. This ain't going to be easy.
They're crazy. The Lithuanian agency?
Embassy.
Embassy. That's not so bad, then.
It doesn't matter, I'm dirty, we got to do it.
Okay. Well, marigolds on.
Put your tiger out first.
I guess we better go.
Okay, first, equipment check. What? Flippers? Yeah, you got those.
Got 'em.
Washing up liquid? Good. Little thing you do the washing with the little floppy...
Look, it's just across the street. It's not going to take that long.
Okay, I'll go first. Give me the squeegee bottle. Go! Scara! What? That's not your surname.
The soap's right here, for God's sake.
Here, automatic, remote control squeegee bottle.
Careful.
Was it the red one or the blue one? I can never remember.
Red, blue.
Oh, 'cause-
Okay, thank you. I have to say there that Ryan would be well in the lead now if all three others weren't getting more points than he was. As we go into a game now called Party Quirks, this features Stephen Frost as the host of the party. All the others are guests of the party. In front of each of the guests is a suggestion or an instruction as to behaving in a strange way. And the idea of the game, you'll know if you've seen this programme before, is the host, Stephen, has to work out what strange way of behaving, which quirk have been allocated to each of the others. So, Stephen, come on down. And the others come in, getting ready to come in over there. And I'll make a doorbell noise when each guest is ready to come in. Is the party ready, Steve?
We're ready. Food, drinks, music. Let's do it. Oh, lovely. Here we go.
Hello, Charlie. How are you?
But you spit fire.
Can't stay long.
You've got to fly your airplane. The Second World War pilot.
Oh, that'll do, yes. Dan Buster's
Hi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi,
You're a parachutist.
7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi. Next party!
Yeah. Just, I'll be with you in a moment.
Open wider, let me in. Open wider.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're a porno
Just
star.
like that.
You're in a porno
Just
movie.
like that, just like that.
You think you're in a sex film.
Don't move. Oh, yeah.
You're a clitoris.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh. You think you're making love all the time.
Yeah. Specifically.
Oh, yeah.
You're having
yeah.
You're shagging.
Oh, yeah. What are you having?
You're coming.
Oh, yeah.
You're coming. What is it?
Oh, do you believe in reincarnation? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 15! It's happening again!
You're always having deja vu.
He's got 15 seconds to live. Well done, that's right. Yes, that's it.
The Mississippi that threw me.
Well, it's funny how you immediately recognised Ryan's orgasm, but not Colin dying the death.
Last night.
OK, so that's 300 points, I dare say. As we go on to a game called Hoedown, this is popular with everybody apart from the contestants. So they come on forward, they've got to make up a song in the form of a Hoedown with the assistance of Richard Ranch at the piano. Now, what's the topic that it should be about? We thought if somebody could suggest something that men are afraid of. So come on, we can go... Women. OK, I think women. Yes, I think a lot of men are frightened of women. Actually, you should have just suggested Hoedown, because these men are frightened of Hoedown. Anyway, so away you go, the Women Hoedown. Take it away, Richard.
I'm scared of spiders and animals too, so I really freak out when I'm at the zoo. But the things that scare me most of all, and occasionally now and then, are those great big tall long leggy things they call women.
I first made love to a girl called Sheila. When we made love, she proved to be a bit of a squealer. But I was scared, but there isn't anything finer than to see her, 'cause she's from Asia Minor.
I'm afraid of women, especially at night. They always come towards me, they give me such a fright. They're leathery and small, and their wings get in my hair. Oh, wait a minute, it's not women, it's vampire bats.
My girlfriend's kind of special, she's one of a kind. Down in Soho is where I did fine. When I put my mouth on her, she really starts to blubber. I guess that's what you get from a girl made of rubber.
That rather bizarre version of that game brings us to the end of tonight's show. And totaling up the points, I see that the joint winners tonight are Stephen, Colin and Ryan. So well done, Stephen, Colin and Ryan.